government shutdown quickly approaching the 1-month mark, and today the Senate failed yet again to pass a bill that would reopen it.
Okay, this comes as some federal workers are having to show up to their jobs without getting paid.
Fox 9's Richard Giacovis is live at LaGuardia Airport, where air traffic controllers are now in this category. Richard.
For sure, Steve and Natasha. And for those tens of thousands of air traffic controllers across the country, they go to work today without pay, as you mentioned. The pressure is real. Now in the government, it's 28th day of that shutdown with the busy Thanksgiving holiday travel season approaching. Many of those air traffic controllers are saying, how long are we going to do this without pay if it's just starting today? And for travelers, it could get much worse, warns the federal government. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, along with members of the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, speaking out inside LaGuardia's Terminal B. The New York area airports haven't seen significant delays yet, but just yesterday, some flights in Newark began seeing delays of up to 40 minutes. These air traffic controllers are essential workers, meaning they must show up to work and stay for their 10-hour day, working without pay, not knowing if they could put food on the table, if they can continue sending their kids to daycare, if they can continue paying their medical bills, real-life issues. But the options have run out, even for Regional Vice President Mike Christine, a 20-year air traffic controller who went to work today without a paycheck.
My wife's a federal employee as well, so we have zero paycheck. So, you kind of prepare for this a little bit. I think some people are able to, survive maybe one missed paycheck, but when you start hitting 2 and 3, I don't know many Americans that can do that, and that's really what the challenges are.
You've heard the stories of controllers working at an Uber or a DoorDash, a controller who might go to a food bank to help make ends meet from this point to the point where they're going to get that paycheck. But I'll tell you this, almost every controller can't make it 2 paychecks. They can't make it without 2 paychecks. And so I think the message is clear.
The worry also falling on the travelers, those who are growing more concerned that air traffic controllers working without pay is a recipe for disaster. Some of them not buying that it's going to be safe to fly if the shutdown continues on.
Very nervous. I mean, if you're not getting paid, you probably don't care much about your job. And that's not a good feeling when you're in the sky.
Considering all the work that still needing to be put in and to not receive compensation is tough. These guys went to school, worked really hard, potentially took on thousands of dollars in debt, and that's not how we want to treat our, airline employees that still have to come to work because we got places to be. So we at least appreciate them for showing up, but hopefully that gets fixed soon.
Just open the government back up, quit Democrat, Republican, just come in the middle. We're one America, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. The Transportation Secretary says there really is no contingency plan here. The FAA doesn't have anything left in the budget to continue paying these air traffic controllers, but they still have to come to work. But one thing they can do, they can't strike, but they can call out sick, and that's been happening more frequently, says Transportation Secretary Duffy. And what will happen next remains to be seen as air traffic controllers wear thin. We're live at LaGuardia tonight. Richard Giacovis, Fox 5 News. Natasha.
All right, Richard, thank you so much.